Hello all. A bit of a gloomy day, to be honest. Anyway, hello Spamton, G Spamton, yo, Gino. You're always here before Discord ping. I have no idea how. You're probably watching on mobile or something. Hey Dynamic Toriel, are you new around here? So I enter here for a bit. I don't know what to do. Is there anyone here? Or am I trapped in some random haunted stream? To be honest, people barely turn up. But I'm thankful for the ones that do. It just makes me think that these streams are not for nothing. Well, what's the point of doing a just chatting if no one's there to chat? You know, that doesn't make sense. It's like trying to go shopping, but you don't get any shopping. You're just browsing. Hey Ken, how you doing? You're kind of new. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I thought I haven't seen you around here before. I hope everyone's okay. I'm just hoping everyone's okay. Because the news yesterday was quite shocking. Well, I think shocking is an understatement. You are here because you have nothing else to do, so might as well have a conversation while I'm at it. Very well. I mean, I have things that I want to work on, but right now I just cannot bring myself to do it. Because I just don't have the energy yet. It's just been very tiring over the last couple of weeks that I've just hardly been able to do anything. It just makes you wonder, when's it actually going to get back to a point where everything's just normal? That's the problem. When only one person saying everything should be normal again doesn't actually help. Only 2 people watching. Well, yeah, this is probably very early in the morning for my... Excuse me one sec. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, it's very early in the morning for my foreign audiences, even if most of them come from times ahead of me, like Ken from Vietnam or Rise from India. I cannot remember exactly anyone who... I cannot remember if I have any viewers from America. Well, I know one of them's from America. One of them's from Canada. And... oh yeah, there's one as well. the Quinn Q7 gaming guy. I just hear so many accents, I just cannot tell what's what anymore. Like, I hear Indian accents, and I think, oh, is this guy from Pakistan? Oh wait, no, that's the other guy. Never mind. Yeah, you can use commands in the stream now, but there's some in the description down below. Dynami, is that Japanese? Or is it Korean? I really cannot tell. What's up, XTL? Long time no see. It's Japanese. Oh, okay. Yeah, Japanese is a very interesting language, to say the least. Like most of the time, I have something to confess, guys. I do watch anime, but I only ever watch it in English. Because I know you can watch Japanese with English subtitles, but the subtitles are a little bit kind of inaccurate. And especially when you hear the English dub, some sentences are nothing like the other. And plus, when I'm watching in Japanese, I constantly have to move my eyes up and down, and that makes me dizzy sometimes. So I just thought, okay, I'll just watch it in English. I can follow it better that way. I don't know how people who watch it in Japanese can have an easy time following the story. Like, it's okay if there's barely any dialogue, or it's mostly just action, like Demon Slayer, but... yeah. So there are certain animes I cannot watch, because they don't have English dubs yet. One of them being Psyche K Season 2, please for animation. Hey, Dean. I don't know how to say that. Sorry if I messed it up. Hey, Falgrim. I don't know how to pronounce your forename. A few weeks ago, I managed to jump from an insane easy to an insane demon in Geometry Dash. I cannot play Geometry Dash to save my life. Like, I've tried Club Step, and I'm just... I can't even get past, like, 5%. I've even tried it on practice mode as well, and it's so difficult. Floats Up. What about Floats Up? I really have dreamed of making a comic. Ooh, a comic artist. Oh, so you want to be a manga artist then? Manga? A Japanese comic book. Club Step was the level he jumped from. Oh, wow, that's a coincidence. For Japanese people, it's usually tell based on tone and writing. You can say bad word toward people and some may not perceive as rude unless it's a specific tone. I mean, yeah, but that doesn't really justify using bad language in general. Like, sometimes it's kind of obvious. Like, if I say, it's a bit shit, then... yeah. Even though the word itself is just a significant no-no in publicity, people just generally use it for whatever reason. Hey, Dylan Dadum, how you doing? You want to be a manga artist? I wish you good luck on that. Yeah, apparently manga is a very good way to a very good art form, especially when you're doing like action scenes, like in the Marvel comics. Talking of which, I did a study the other day for one of my university modules, and I found out that Marvel Studios, the same company that's been known to draw their characters by hand for so many years, is now using AI to make their comics. Where did we go wrong? Like, okay, I can understand using AI for inspiration, but using it for publication, like, I don't know what the laws are based on AI publication if you're trying to pass it off as your own. Like, the characters you see on screen right now were generated by an AI service, but I credit the site I got them from. I do not claim them as my own. The only thing I do is just use them. Like, I don't publish them anywhere. They're not on DeviantArt or anything. You know, it's just that. Well, but why don't you hire artists to do the work for you then? Now, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Very, very, very good advice. But one, artists these days who can produce works like this require to get paid for their work, and I don't have a penny to give anyone. And two, I know exactly how I want everything to look, and I feel as if someone else does it and it's not good, then I don't feel like it would be me. Like, I know an artist, and she makes very, very good art, and I might consider using one of them one day if she's up to the task. But for now, this is all I've got. You were forced to quit Fall Guys? Really? What made you... Oh, the game kept crashing. Lol. Oh yeah, let me catch up on messages. I haven't got one at AFK. University must be very pressure, right? At times it can be, but it's not as... See, the thing to understand is that college and university are not as pressured as everyone believes it to be. Like, it's not a case of if you don't do it, then some guy will come around with a belt and smack you until you're nothing but a flat pancake on the ground. That's not how it works. How it works is that in some of them, you have complete freedom, but in some of them you have to stick to a certain task. And you're given deadlines, and you're even given advice on different areas and what to learn. You can even ask for help sometimes, which is great. But it's not like school where you're just forced into something against your will. You choose what you want to do at these places. Now, some of them may be forced if you're forced to choose something, but hey, at least you know you signed up for this. It's not something you have to do by the law. And what's good about these is that you can quit at any time and no one will judge you. Don't exactly have to go into university or college. I have ADHD and people consider it person with disability. Basically, I got PWD pass, lol. Don't really want to experience. Yeah, you go ahead. Like, don't think of it as a disability. Think of it as another ability. Yes, I got that from Darman. Please don't judge. God damn, this is loud. Like, how do you think I am? Like, I have Asperger's, but that doesn't make me any less capable of anything. What do I think about AI voices? Here we go. I'm a good fan of the President's Play series. I think it's funny. It's comedic and it actually stays very true to what people believe. But thing is, right, that's just what people believe. Like, Donald Trump is making fun of Obama and Joe, but does he really do that in real life? I hope not. Like, sure, he may be a bit of a narcissist and almost blew up the world twice, but at least it's not reflected here. It's even in the disclaimer saying that it's for entertainment purposes only and shouldn't be taken seriously. I wish more people would do that when they use these kind of things. Like, if I pause this for a minute, I made a couple of skits with AI voices from Team Fortress 2, and I'm quite happy with how they turned out, despite me knowing nothing about the Team Fortress 2 lore. So if I just go ahead and get one of them up right now. Long-time viewers will remember this one, but yeah, I'm just gonna play it.
Oh, another boring day in the artillery. The moment there you are. I've locked up everything I own, so you can never find it again.
Where you had drones? Was it that one with you dressed up like a dog?
Oh, for fuck's sake, can't you guys just leave me the fuck alone? Sorry, Spa, but you're not on our team anymore. You're on blue instead. I've always been on red, and I always will be. I will never switch, says the person who drew themselves as a dog in a blue outfit. Oh, you fucking asshole!
I found this as well. This better not be me.
It's not fucking you, Miss Pauling! It's my waifu! Why does your waifu look like Miss Pauling? And why is she naked? Do you have an attraction to her? It's not Miss Pauling, her name is Connor. She looks like Miss Pauling, but it's not okay. It's fucking not! Did you just fucking fart in my face, you son of a bitch?
Did you just
What
poop
the hell
your
is
pants?
going on in here? Who farted? I did. What are you going to do, bitch?
Imagine a breakout of someone having an explosive shit that comes out at the speed of light, which is so fast, it spreads all over the earth. It is in your mouth now. How does it taste?
Well, if it spreads all over the earth, it will be in your mouth too.
Fuck!
I base this off of two other skits I watched of AI voices. One of them was Spies for Sona. I think that's a pretty popular one. And there was another one as well, I think, where I'm trying to remember what it was. I think I can't find it anymore. It's probably gone, long gone by now. I think it was one of Heavy's drawings, or was it Spies? You know, I have no idea. It's been so long since I last viewed it. So that's what it is. I just when I like make something new based on off of already existing things, I just do whatever comes to mind. Like, I watch those two videos and then I combine them into one, and I just throw something random in there. Spy farts, and then all the team gets mad at him, and then Heavy barges in and then farts back in his face. Hey, this was a couple of years ago, okay? What fandoms, interests are you in other than... I'm not necessarily in any other fandom, to be honest. I used to be a good part of the Terraria fandom, but in early 2020, I just left altogether. Like, because I was part of a big team for a mod that was going on. One of the more original mods, to be fair. But in early 2020, word came out about the creator and how manipulative he was being. So then I just took everything with me and dropped out the team, as well as pretty much everyone else. What's my favorite music? There's plenty, though. I don't know if that counts as breaking advertisement. Is it quite a good chunk of... I'm a pretty big fan of symphonic metal. Like, I especially like Within Temptation, Flesh God Apocalypse, and some of the more orchestral kind of things. You only recently beat Terraria? Nice. Did you beat the Moon Lord? UT and Geometry Dash communities have a massive overlay, I swear. That is true, yes. Yes, they do. But yeah, apart from Undertale and Deltarune, I'm not in any other fandom. I just don't have the interest of seeking other interests at the moment. It's just not my kind of thing. I also used to be a member of the Guitar Hero community ages ago. But them being what they were, I just left a couple of months after. Yeah, I know about Inverted Fate. I think if Inverted Fate was just one big game, then it would probably be the biggest fan game in Undertale history. Like, there are different fan games for different specific areas, like Mad Mew Mew or the Fallen Crown tutorial. But I don't think I've ever seen a full Inverted Fate game, if there's even one in progress. You see, the trouble is, when you write up a load of stuff, you're basically giving everyone else a lot of work to do. I mean, it really depends on what people want to do, really. If they want to make a game out of a book, then so be it. If they want to make a book out of a game, then so be it. If they want to make a movie out of a game, well, that's mostly up to them. I don't think there's going to be a big game of Inverted Fate because Frisk has their own personality, and it's more based on a comic. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. This is one thing I don't get about Inverted Fate, right? Who's the main character in the story? Is it Frisk or is it Cap? Because I think... Because they both share the same soul, don't they? So is Frisk in control of Cap's soul, or is Cap in control of Frisk's soul? You know, that's one thing I don't get about Inverted Fate. Hey Rise, Five Nights at New Home, leaked movie, Lamau. Frisk and Cap share the soul. Frisk has control most times. So Frisk is the human that we see. But Cap can take control if they want to. Fair enough. No, that is a good question. It definitely can be very difficult Inverted Fate fan games. It's a very story linear and sprite comic, and it's very lore focused. Imagine it as a fan game faithful to Dorked. That would be interesting. Like, even if it was just a demo. I'd be down for an Inverted Fate demo. Yo, Dorked, if you're watching, just hit me up. We can get started. I'm kidding, of course. There's probably like a billion different mechanics in Inverted Fate that would be a pain to code. Yeah, I think TS Underswap is still in development. They're just taking their time with it. And the developer, or one of the developers for Team Switched, is still around because they left their condolences under bits and pieces. Second section is almost done. That's cool. Yeah, because it's been, what, like 3 years since the demo first came out? Then again, the animations in the first section were very complicated, so... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 3 years. Because I think the, I think the full demo released around the same time as what was it? Around the same time that I started doing games. Let me take a look, actually. I know just where to look. I'm just looking at Gon UT's Genocide Asgore note here. Oh, it's almost 3 years. Actually, look on Game Joel. That's a more good place to look. It was published on April 1st, 2019. So it's taken them 4.5 years to get this far. It probably will be biggest fan game in UT history beside PS Outer Tail and Icebound. I'm gonna wait until Outer Tail is fully finished before I play it again. Icebound I'm gonna keep up because Icebound looks... I don't mean to cause offense, but at both of the game's current states, Icebound is more original than Outer Tail is. Because... Outer Tail, I haven't played the Section 4 update, so I don't know if... Wait, or maybe I have. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played Outer Tail in a long time, but last time I played it, it was literally just a reskin. But I have been in contact with Spacey, the developer behind it, and he's looking at making it more original, so... That's great. And it's not just me that thinks that either. He did say that there were loads of people who said that Outer Tail was just a reskin. So there you go. That's a community verified fact. Hey, Fumo died. They definitely have high spirits. I remember their team develop around 2016, 2017. Really that long ago? Jesus. Gee, I cannot wait for the first ever Undertale fan game to turn 10 years old. Everyone will be freaking out about it. Like, a fan game that came out 10 years ago still holds up today. Now when I think about it, what was the first ever Undertale fan game? First Undertale fan game. History. You know, it's so hard to actually find, Oh wait, no. Undertale Zero, the First Human by Supertales327. Is this the first ever Undertale fan game? You know, I'm not too certain. Actually, I think, what was the first Undertale fan game? I guess we'll never really know. Like, the earliest one I can find is Undertale Zero, the First Human. Now, what was the first Deltarune fan game? It was probably Alpha Chef. I know the first one that, like, really took off was Delta Traveler. Actually, no, I think Delta Traveler came after Chapter 2 came out, which was in 2021, I think. So, yeah, I could be getting things wrong. I'm so bad at history. I can remember what my first fan game was, but I cannot remember what the community's first fan game was. To be honest, though, I don't really consider Genocide at Asgore Remake to be a fan game. It's more of a recreation than a fan game. Like, if you want to get really technical, my first original fan game was Siblings Redemption. Undertale Red. That's a good point, actually. When did Undertale Red come out? It came out in 2018. So Undertale came out in September of 2015. Undertale Red was in 2018. And we're here in 2023 wondering what the first fan game was. First one was Undertale Last Breath in a random tiny hotel room. I think the first Undertale fan game I've ever played was... I think it was one of the mock-up Unitale battles, the one with the posing thing. The poseur. Or posier, however you say it. But my first real fan game that I've ever played was Genocide Toriel. Or was it? Hang on. I have a back catalogue of videos that I made. So maybe I can get an answer that way. Date modified. So I first played... So just after I played Delta... No, actually, it was Genocide Asgore. Genocide Asgore was the first Undertale fan game that I've played. Used to play Undertale on Unitel, then have computer, but there's Unitel port on mobile. It's funny you should say that, actually, because recently GameMaker put out a an SDK for Android and iOS, and I downloaded Android Studio to try and get that working, but it's so complicated. I don't even know if I can do it, but if I can, then I can officially put out fan games on Android. So my games will no longer be exclusive to PC users. That is, if I can get them working. And that's a very, 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 very big if. Now this doesn't mean I'll publish them on the App Store or whatever. No, I'm still gonna put them on Game Jolt, because I think you can get internet on Android and you can download things there. And as for iOS, well, sorry iOS users, but I don't think your phone is very compatible with games, especially ones as complex as mine. No promises, but I'll probably try iOS as well. It depends on what I have to do. Can't play Disbelief Papyrus on Unitel. You have to play it on Create Your Frisk, not Unitel. Disbelief Papyrus was one of those games that was created for Create Your Frisk. It can't even run GameCube emulator or Genshin Impact. It can't run Dolphin. It should be able to. Also, what do you mean? Oh, your phone. Sorry. I thought you were talking about PC. I didn't think you were talking about phone. God, now I'm struggling to even read. Here, it would be better if I just swap things around on my screens. Verify you in my Discord server. When you said your games were too complex to run on iOS, they probably are, because they use like a lot of effects. And I don't know about file storage on iOS or Android, so even if I manage to get them working on those devices, they'll probably not work correctly. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it will be difficult. The title "Still Chats With You" feels like you're a bot and I have no friends, so I'm talking to you. Oh. I don't know where that impression came from, Kashi. I think I was trying to think of a good title for these just chatting streams, so I couldn't just do just chatting and then number them all up, because then it just changes every time. Like, sometimes I just change the title from just chatting to something else. So I thought, why not just devote an entire series to this? So I just call it Still Chats With You. Hey, let me know if you come up with one better. Remind me when I use character AI a lot when I feel lonely. Character AI is alright at best. I mean, I used it a couple of times when it first exploded last year, but nowadays I don't really use it. I think character AI is only good for like role play or if you just want to gather some ideas. Like I gathered a few ideas back when I first used it, but now I just don't use it. Sup, Sock? Long time no see. It feels weird just saying sock. You're rereading Aftertale. Oh, nice. Almost read that as after late. Funny enough, there is a chocolate in the UK called an After Eight. I don't know why they called it that. Hey Inferno, how's it going? I spent 4 hours making game page stuff. Oh, for your collection thing. You live in the UK. You've never seen After Eights? Where do you shop? Blast. I cannot read Japanese. It hasn't even been made yet. Oh, is that... Oh, that's something you plan. Okay. Sorry. I thought you already put out one of your collections. Should probably put something like konnichiwa when speaking Japanese word log. If you know how to spell it, then go for it. I mean, you probably... I mean, I don't really care. If you can't spell it, then I don't really care, because I don't know Japanese anyway. I think Japanese is one of those languages where you can say the word shit and get away with it. Aishiteru. I have no idea what that means. But I know it's in Japanese. Would it be optimal for me to be Game Jolt exclusive? I would say yes, because publishing to itch is a complicated process. At least from what I remember. And the good thing with Game Jolt exclusive is that you can roll back your updates. So that if you're not proud of version 1.6, you can go back to version 1.5. You can like unpublish your betas and things. What is your OC's origin, since it has chrono eyes or whatever? It's heterochromia. Okay, so funny story. When I was first modding Undertale, I made a character that was very similar to this one, but it was more of a reflection of my inner feelings than anything else, and he just became the final boss of the mod. And then later down the line, I started work on an automation project. Now, it was never finished, and I do plan to get back into it in due time, but I needed to make a character that would represent this automation process. One that, when shown, could actually be related. And so I've made the first drawing of this character. And it stayed that way for quite some time. But then I found AI image generation. I've said, screw it. I'll just generate images of this character, and so the ones you see on screen are the best ones I've picked out. So there you go. Her name is Angela, by the way, if you want to know. Reminds me of how the final boss of El Dante's next update was created from a stock image I saw in English class. Developers are becoming more and more lazier by the day. They're becoming so lazy. See, hello, Angela. I think you have a bit of a problem with that because she can't speak. But yeah, she's basically the signature of the channel, basically my mascot. And all she does is just stand there, staring into your soul forever. I have dreams of making Undertale Roblox games because I never see any free-for-all game besides Rides of Soul and unexplained anomalies that are good. Oh, you mean like versus games? Huh. Rise, you did not just... you did not just do that. Rise, you did not. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I was just checking my notifications. I ought to do it in another tab, really. Been working on a final Geometry Dash 2.1 level because 2.2 is so close. The concept is that you travel through past updates until the most recent. A time travel. Interesting. Your OC used to be kind of the same. Really? Oh wow. I guess great minds think alike. If you want to see the original drawing, hang on, let me get it. I have it somewhere. No, that's RNG sucks. If I can find it, I don't know. Oh yeah, I do still have it. Reset, transform, scale it up, and boop. Yeah. That's literally the first drawing. No, I'll just leave it up here so you can see evolution. You remember this? Name someone who doesn't. It has red jacket, bland grey t-shirt, red and cyan eyes. Now that you mention red and cyan, this is the character that it was based off of. Literally the same model. It's really just a reskin. But I go with this one because it looks nicer. At least that's what I think. I mean, I still use it from time to time in thumbnails and things, but I generally just don't use it. Pros and RTX. You did not just make an Angela RTX joke. No, I can't unsee it now. God damn it, XTL. What am I gonna do with you? sky is blowing up. Firecracker moment. Oh, dude. Oh, are there fireworks going off in India? Maybe 8-bit Angela. That kind of already exists with this. I mean, this is more of a 16-bit one. Don't even make me picture an 8-bit version. Diwali. Oh, okay. I heard about that. After many thought, my OC got redesigned and story became different too. It kept red jacket, but now purple shirt with colored layer. Brown eyes through normal skin. He was supposed to be Frisk's grandson. Okay. Then he must be pretty tiny because Frisk is what? 11, 12? Somewhere around there. Unless you're talking like in a different timeline where Frisk is an adult. Because I don't really get downloads on itch, though I did kind of have me. I got to old versions. Oh, okay. Always thought Frisk was 13, I don't know why. That poses a very, very strange question. How old actually is Frisk? Like, Frisk is not tall enough to be 13. Frisk is definitely not tall enough to be 13, regardless of their gender. So, let's think for 1 minute. Let's think for 1 minute. So, Papyrus is about the height of an average adult, and Sans is about the same as a child. So, you know, it does pose an interesting question. Toby's never proved that Frisk has dwarfism. That's the thing. Toby never really confirmed Frisk anything apart from their name and their appearance. So, we don't know their true gender. We don't know their origin story. We don't know their age. We literally know nothing about Frisk. But based on pixel measurements and educated guesses, we can kind of get close to a reasonable result. Like, when I first played Undertale, I thought like Frisk was a little boy for some reason. But then I heard the pronouns being used and I'm like, oh, now this is really confusing. I believe that regardless of their gender, we need to assume that Frisk is either male or female, because that's how Toby wants us to interpret them. So Frisk is old enough to use a cell phone, for one thing, and throw a stick and completely bash down a overpowered fish. So they have to be older than 8. You know, it's plausible to just assume that Frisk is somewhere between 11 and 14. So yeah, let's not get too heated on this subject. I'm just looking back and forth between the two renditions of Angelo on the screen right now. I'm kind of glad that this is different from... Fuck, where is it? This. Imagine being a skeleton with telekinesis and teleportation powers, yet being killed by a literal child. Even if you're the most powerful villain, you'll still fall to a child with a stick. How old is Sans? We'll never know. You still can't beat Sans? The one recommendation I always give to everyone who tries to beat Sans is that learn the attacks. Learn the attacks. How old is Gaster? Undertale new theory hype. Gaster's probably around 40 or 50, really. What's happening? We're on topic about how old the Undertale characters are. You always die in Sans from the bones in the menu. Fun fact, the bones in the menu don't actually kill you. They just deal damage. If you're at 1 HP, then you're just at 1 HP. There is a method that no-hitters use where as soon as they're on the menu, they move right, wait for the bone to go away, and then go back again before fighting. Opinion on the Buck Bumble theme? What? I don't know what that is. Gaster is 666. No. There's no way he's 666 years old. I mean, there's Gerson, he's been there during the war. Assuming Kara... That's a good point. Gerson is an old turtle. He says, these bones, old bones, aren't fit for fighting anywho. So he's likely elderly, around 70 or 80. And that explains why he's dead in Deltarune. Can't beat Sans, but I can speedrun Jevil. Jevil and Sans are different. Like, Jevil is vastly different from Sans. There's no blue soul, and the attacks are more chaos. Probably because my brother never lets me. Ouch. Why don't you get Deltarune on your own PC? It's free. Unless you don't have a PC. And you have to share it with your brother. Or Switch, even. Get it on Switch. Am I hyped for Chapter 3? I'm a little bit indifferent, to be honest. Like, until Deltarune's complete, I don't really have any hype for it. Sometimes I don't realize what I'm saying. You know, neither do any of us. Does he know that you can just use one save file and he can use the other? Oh well. Okay. Now I realize just how bad I am at character design. The one on the very right. Can you imagine having a head that wide? And can you just imagine the size of the brain in that head? Like, your head is massive compared to the rest of you. Hey, Gadia. Gadia. Jadir. Jadir. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it, though it's being very confusing to me. Why do I imagine you can fit an entire washing machine? No! No, no, no. Don't make me imagine that, okay? Like, hang on. I did measurements. Hang on. I did measurements. Let me find them real quick. Okay, so this one. All right then. The one on the right, the Angela on the right, is 3 meters tall. So can you imagine just how big would the head be? So the head is, hang on. The head is half her size. So 1.5 meters in feet. No, not 15.5. 1.5. That would be 4.9 feet. Thank you, Spectrum UK, for the sub. Hey, Miss YouTube. Can you say... I hate happiness without the H's? Uh-huh. So, how much space does a washing machine require? So, washing machine measurements. In meters. So 60 centimeters. What is that in feet? What? No, that doesn't make sense. There's no way you can fit a washing machine in the right Angela's head. Where would her brain go? No, I'm just looking at her, just thinking, I'm so bad at character design. Okay, I'm gonna be frank with you. This one here, just like her arms are so tiny, you wonder how she's able to pick anything up. Jesus. I need to get better at character development. Like, the one in Syl's collection of things, that's better than this. Why are we talking about this? I'm just bashing myself for being a bad character designer. Just looking at that just makes me question the realities of such anatomy of a mini character. Bear in mind, she's 3 meters tall. Like, no person in history has ever grown that high. But why with a washing machine? It's because Dynamitorial said, why do they imagine you can fit an entire mini washing machine in there? Like, I commented on how big the head is, and then they said that. So it's not entirely my fault. Her brain would go in the washing machine. I see. So then when you do your laundry, she gets brainwashed. Eh? Eh? Hey, Sansy. Sorry you had to come into this. Oh, man. That made me quietly giggle. Come on now, there's a rib tickler. Hey, enough. I must be honest, I don't like the remastered version of that song. I like the original one better. It's like, Jesus. What about mini version? What do you mean mini version? To the Bone by JT Music. Am I smart, Sil? Depends on what you mean by smart. Like, what do you want me to prove? Which song? Yeah, Down to the Bone by JT Music. That got a remaster recently. The one with Welcome to the Underground. I always remember it as the song that goes, "Give us your balls." That's how I found out about it. Welcome to the underground. Give us your balls. There are 500 bricks on the plane and 1 fall off. How many bricks are left? 1 what fall off? If it was the brick, then there would be 499 bricks on the plane. If it was the plane, then there'd still be 500 bricks on it. Oh, good God. I just love the way I answer questions sometimes. Like, if it's not specified exactly what goes, then I love to provide multiple answers. Like, who would win in a fight? A skeleton who goes too far, or Donkey Kong? Putting these two into the equation, we have a skeleton who can go too far by throwing bones at a soul. That does damage over time. But Donkey Kong can punch the moon out of orbit to crush his foes back on Earth. So on these, what are the steps of putting an elephant into the fridge? You just put him in the fridge. Like, you just put the elephant in the fridge. That's how you do it. Might change my profile picture. I think it's okay as it is. Wrong, you open the fridge, put the elephant in the fridge, then close the door. Okay. Give me more of them. I love these. Give me more of those. With geometry that shows that you can't see the back of it, I think they remove the back of it and it's a trick question. What are the 4 steps of putting the giraffe into the fridge? Okay, I know this one. I know this one. You can't trick me. The elephant is in the fridge, so you open the door, take the elephant out, and then put the giraffe in, and then shut the fridge. I've heard this one before. Hi, Christopher Osachi. Yeah, that's what's known as a chain joke. Like, all the animals are invited to the lion's party except one, the giraffe that's in the fridge. Hey, Isa. I remember doing these kinds of puzzles to my best friend in middle school, during elementary. To my best friend in elementary school. Haven't seen her since 5th grade, and I miss her. Hope you reunite one day. Congrats on No Hit Disbelief. Thanks, though it happened quite a while ago. Still one of my greatest achievements. Is OC about Ghost from Sengoku era? What? A boy tried to cross a lake with crocodiles. He crossed it, but he died. How? Eh? Like, a boy tries to cross a lake with crocodiles. He crossed it, but he died. So he's crossing the lake with crocodiles. So he tries to cross the lake, but he put the crocodiles in there, so the crocodiles ate him up. So that's how he died. He got eaten to death by the crocodile. How do you open a bag without having a bag? What? That doesn't make sense. How do you... Opening a bag without having a bag? What? You can't do that. You can't open something that you don't have. You grab a bag and open the bag. That's terrible. That's terrible. If I have 10 apples and you have 11 ice cubes, how many pancakes will fit on the roof? FNAF has basically replaced UT for me. I wonder if it'll last. Ooh. Also, the answer is 12. How did you guess that? What's your opinion on blue giraffes? Blue giraffes. Ugh. The Frogget has 900,000 health. The Ultra Frogget fight. They must be blue. No, giraffes aren't blue. Shay boss battle. A Shay boss fight. Dude. How would that... What would he even attack with? Like, what does Shay attack with? Letters? Words? I mean, if blue giraffes exist, I guess they're cool. I don't know. Shay boss fight. You have to navigate the menus in under 3 seconds or you take 1 billion damage. Lamau. There are a few roads with many things to turn on, and the owner must turn something to make sure cat goes back to owner. What must be turned? Eh? How do you buy bread without buying it? Steal it. What has this chat come to? No. Unstealable bread. Then what do you do? How are you supposed to buy bread without buying bread? What is the best thing made by Cadbury? You know what? You're all just messing with my brain at the moment, so I'm just gonna politely ask you to stop. To stop it with the mind fucks, honestly. The point is you can't. Ha 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 ha. That sounds like something Sega Sonic 101 would say. Actually, there is a way to buy bread without buying it. You get the ingredients for bread, you buy the ingredients for bread, and then you make it yourself. Ding ding ding. But the point is, yeah, no. God, why is Disbelief no hit getting more views than Distrust 2 Phase 1 no hit? Like, Distrust 2 is much harder than Disbelief. Dynamic, this isn't Doom, okay? This ain't Doom, boy. Or girl, whatever you are. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I have something to tell you guys. I was on the road the other day, and I passed 2 trucks, 3 lorries, and a hammerfall. Can you believe that? What now? Right. That model, yeah, I made a moving version. Oh, hang on, let me get rid of the green. Oh, no. No, not that way. No, that's the best quality you're gonna get. There you go, all 3 renditions. No, I'm not busy. I'm just talking with you lot. Got a video with 1.2k views. Wow. That's amazing. I still can't get over the fact that a game I made as a joke has over 1 million views on YouTube Shorts. Look, what does it currently stand at now? Oh my god. 1,215,285. Why is Sans mad? Use your imagination. Dude, that angry face. So good. I dressed up as Sans in a car and then put Sans vibrating to Super Idol's music. Why have you done that? Why have you done that to yourself? Just make something super, super cursed. You're stupid? You're not stupid. Now don't ever, ever say that you're stupid. Anyway, what has everyone been up to recently? Let's try and get back on track a little bit. So what has everyone been up to recently? Myself, I've just been relaxing. Someone called it a cry for help. Jesus. This week was fun. Really? What about it was fun? Played with Quinn for the first time. Oh, nice. Played Roblox Minecraft. Yo. Minecraft is good. Oh. Huh. Didn't expect to see this in my news. Apparently, Omegle is shut down. Good, because that was a place and a half. You got a shit ton of iron today. Nice. Just play Grand Theft Auto the whole day. What, GTA or Tag? You wanted to try Amiga? Well, you can't. Gorilla Tag? Oh, whoops. Yeah, Omegle is gone. Oh wow, this is a really, really long message. You wanted to try Human or Not. You know what? I want to give that a go. Oh, never mind. Experiment has ended. Read more about the research here. Okay, well, that was short-lived. Do you like Sea of Thieves? I've never played Sea of Thieves. But I have played Stardew Valley. So I'm just reading this this thing posted by the Omegle user. Yep, he does have an interesting point. Like, from the looks of things, the internet's just falling apart. How long did it last? 2009 to 2000... Oh, so a good 14 years. I've never used it because I don't have a webcam. Plus, even if I could use it, I wouldn't have wanted to. Because, from what I remember, especially in light of the Sniper Wolf allegations, everything there was raw and unfiltered. You're gonna play Ultimate Custom Night? Nice, man. Have fun. Yeah, some good times. Want to scream at my new cat for being too cute? You never scream at a cat. Like, the only reason you'd ever scream at a cat is if it's on the table where you eat. You know, that can happen. Just tell the cat to stay off. I remember having 2 kittens. Do I have a pet still? Not anymore. I used to have 2 kittens, but then we passed them off due to safety reasons. And we used to have fish, but we didn't want them anymore. So, as of this moment, we have 0 pets. Got 2 fish. Why do people say fish? That's not how you say it. Okay, it's funny when you're singing, but not for normal. Come on. You only scream at a cat when causing a disruption in the time of space and ending the universe as we know it. Yeah, you could do that. But never normally. Like, I remember having a cat ages ago that was so attached to me that it would come up to my bed and sleep with me. Like, I was 11 at the time. Like, it's such an incredible bond. One male, 2 male. One of them is very clingy towards me. Yeah, 10 plus years ago. I'm 24 now. New cat has slept with you once. You know, actually no, even when I had kittens, they just come up and sleep with me. Like, they love me so much. I don't know, what is it with little things? Almost every cat that I've ever had in my life would sleep with me at least once a week. Like, it doesn't make sense. But there was one that didn't sleep with me because he was quite old. He had more of a bond towards my mother than anything, but Yes. Stream is dying? Wait, is it dying for anyone else? Holy shit! I've got 47 likes on my Undertale Bits and Pieces announcement video. 47. Why is it every time when I put out something random or informational that it just gets so big? When I was 10, I had an old cat that jumped on my face and scratched. Oh! Oh! Dude. That must have really hurt. Because cats' claws are really sharp. Very, very sharp. Whenever I hear the word sharp, I always ask the same question. How do you measure the sharpness of the tip of something? Whether that be a cat's claw, a pin, a needle, or a rose thorn. How do you measure just how sharp those actually are? String things? What string things? Maybe how small the tip is or something. Funny thing actually, I have an image of some sharp objects under a microscope. And that includes wasp stingers and rose thorns. If I can find it again, I can actually tell you what I've found out. Alright, Gino, have a good one, dude. You're beating 50-20 again. Were you doing that for a video, Rise? So yeah, according to this image of these microscopic zoom-ins, 25-gram needles are sharper than rose thorns. Because the tip of a rose thorn is more rounded than pointy. It still fucking hurts because it's so thin. Like 0.009 millimeters. That small. Whereas the tip of a 25-gram needle is only a fraction of that. So there you go. I wonder if it got more animatronic for UGC, maybe like 100. How would it be for 120? No. Too difficult. Also, what the hell is UCN unlocked? What's the point value thing? UCN unlocked is a mod that surpasses the max AI limit of 20. Oh, I see. So it... Okay, ultimate custom. Okay, got you. And that's quality of life features like faster loading and RNG manipulation. You can do that! Point values dictate AI aggression and how aggressive each animatronic is. So what's the 10,610 points you have on your high score? I can see by the Discord status, by the way. Anyway, what do I want to do next? Probably nothing today. I don't really have any plans. Sill's collection of things, all the normal fights are pretty much done. There are 5 bonus fights that I want to make in the future, but just out of the blue. And a proper send-off in the final fight at the very end of the collection. But that'll likely not be done for quite a long time. Oh wow, 50 animatronics on 20 difficulty. Yeesh. Damn. It's more like 5620. Oh, very makes sense. So to get true 5020, you'd have to play on 4420. Why 5020 out of all things? 5065 is the world record. It's astonishing. What? No, you can't be serious. $5065 by Braden. There's a TAS of 5020 with 98% power remaining. Hence its elite status. Wait, so hold on. It's called elite? Then what are the other statuses? Are they in any way similar to the UDCC ones? Because if so, I can kind of see where that title comes from. How high is this score? Oh, I see. Okay. 32,500. Take this item. So you get 3 coins. You get 3 coins for beating 5065. Where are they going next? 50 to 100? They rank challenges like 1, 2, and 3. 59 out of 20 is 75th. Oh. Okay. I don't know anything about Five Nights at Freddy's, so I'm just going to say that's hard. It's not something I really care to play either. Like, I know the movie exists, and I might watch that when it comes out on streaming services. But I'm not interested in the game. It's too bad I already have the movie kind of spoiled for me because of a cameo it has. FNAF games unfortunately have RNG. Well, I don't doubt that, obviously. I've seen the tech rules video behind it. The movie is alright. I guess if you haven't played the game, then you enjoy it more, but... yeah, if you have played the game, then you enjoy it less. Because it's not what you think it is. Like, I don't think the Super Mario movie lives up to the standards that the games provide. It doesn't have the same feeling. Like, it's good and all, but... really? Why does Jack Black get to play Bowser? Why not just hire Ken or whatever his name is, who does the actual voice for Bowser? Like, why not have a movie with the voice actors? I would love to see that. Charles Martinet is, well, not really Charles. I mean, before he retired, Charles Martinet is Mario, and Luigi and Wario and Waluigi. Kenny as Bowser. No idea who voices Princess Peach. Is it Leslie Swan or something? I think Mario movie is likely made to be its own interpretation of Mario instead of following game lore. Fair enough. Fair enough. How many spiders could you find in your house? 0. Right, well, I think I'm gonna cut it off here because right now I'm slowly starting to get tired and everyone else has just left. Plus I've been streaming for well over 100 minutes. So I'm gonna have to stop it here before I become even more tired and fall asleep on the spot. It's not that this is boring or anything, it's just if I carry on too long, then I eventually get bored of it. Hey, this was fun. I don't know when the next one will be. I'll probably do something else next. Maybe continue a project that I have dropped off for so long. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Mods, thanks for moderating. And oyasumi.